Richard, the seasons are changing and it's heating up outside, and you obviously are prepared. Look at all the air conditioning.
Well, people are hot and they're not happy about it. So air conditioning is a big deal in this country. About 2/3 of American houses have some version of air conditioning. And it's not an inconsequential operating cost. About $11 billion, that's with a B, in electricity for American homes.
Americans love their air conditioning. And you like installing central air conditioning, where you install it in an entire house.
Right, and that's my business. But for most people, they have to look at alternatives because either it's too expensive or it just doesn't line up. They're renting or moving along. So this is the most popular choice, a window air conditioner. We all know them. We've all grown up with them. Okay, and it has the basic refrigeration cycle all in one box. Inside, it has a cold coil right here. Now, the basic principle of refrigeration is that heat goes to cold in any direction. Warm air from the room travels across a cold coil. The heat in the air is absorbed by refrigerant in that coil. The air that's left behind feels cooler because it's holding less heat. The refrigerant travels outside where its heat is released to the environment. Refrigerant travels back through a compressor where it's recharged and gets cold again, and the cycle repeats.
You have told us many times, we're not making cold, we're dumping heat.
That's right, and so now we've got cold air inside there, but now we have one more byproduct that we have in the refrigeration cycle, and that's water.
Right.
Condensation, and that's going to settle out right here. And in a window air conditioner, you always see it dripping right here on the outside of the building, but we always have to deal with it. And that's the humidity that's coming out of the air.
Sure. Now, they're very popular, but there are a few knocks. First of all, they're heavy, so you got to hump them in and out of the window, you know, twice a season.
That's right. They all live in fear of also dropping it down 2 stories to the ground.
But they also block your view, and when they're not in use, they're actually blocking that window. You can't have it open to let in fresh air.
And with the change of seasons, you want to take them out of the windows for the winter, too.
Right.
So one alternative is right here. This is a portable air conditioner. Has the basic refrigeration cycle all inside this single cabinet. Okay, now in this case it might be a little bit noisier because all the unit is right inside the building, none of it is on the outside of the building.
But we're not actually putting this in the window. It can literally sit on the floor like this.
That's right, and now that heat that we have to dump to outside now comes this way and has to dump out through this flexible duct.
Okay.
And this thing sticks right in the window right here.
Wait a second. You said these things also have a byproduct of water, so we're not pushing the water up through this duct.
No, there's a reservoir right here that you have to go back and dump and make sure the water gets out.
Like a dehumidifier.
So they're not going to be as powerful as a window AC, but they're a great solution. You don't have to worry about muscling into the window either.
So what is something like this? Because I don't see any way to dump the air. There is no ductwork here going out a window.
Well, this looks like a dehumidifier, but it's actually something that is only going to fit in certain places in this country. This is called an evaporative cooler, also called a swamp cooler, and it's portable. Now, in this case, you dump ice and water into right here. In the evaporative cooler, water is doing the cooling, not refrigerant. Cold water drips down a pad, and a fan pushes warm air through that pad. Heat is absorbed into the colder water, leaving behind slightly colder air.
So obviously we're not dehumidifying the room. In fact, we're probably adding some humidity to the room, which is why you say it's only good
for the American Southwest. They could use a little humidity. But a unit like this will never be as powerful or as effective as a window air conditioner or portable air conditioner.
But 3 good ways to cool down a room.
That's right. But if there's any wrap on these 3 units is that they're either on or they're off, and you have to operate them when you're in the room.
Right.
So there's some new technology I'm going to show you right here. There's a window air conditioner, looks like many of the others, and it can operate manually. Just hit the button right there.
Traditional, and I can control it traditionally as well.
But now it connects by Wi-Fi, so anywhere I want to be, on the couch, at the office, I could just go from high to medium, to low, to off.
No kidding.
And because it's Wi-Fi now, I could call ahead at the office and get it going, but it also connects to your GPS here, so as you get close to the house, it'll bring it on automatically.
So no more coming home to a hot house with that unit.
That's right. So there's a lot of cool technology that's existed in our clock thermostats for a while, but it's nice to see it now in a window AC.
Americans love their air conditioning. Why not get some control over it?
Stay cool.
All right, thanks, Richard.